Okay, we're trying something different. So for what feels like months. I did say I'm not gonna buy any coffee, which made me funny. I wasn't recording this whole time. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Griselda, and if you're new around here, I make Nespresso or coffee content normally. And if you're not new around here, welcome back. Thanks for coming here and hanging out. Let's get right into it. I have been on an Nespresso no-buy for what feels like months. It's only been 16, 17 days probably. I decided to go on a no-buy for Nespresso for the month of January, and we'll say for the foreseeable future, probably for a couple of months at this, because I just have so much coffee. If you saw my previous video, I'll try and link it up here somewhere. But I did say in my Nespresso no-buy video that I did want to buy the Double Espresso Dolce that I knew was coming out, that I was expecting to come out in late December, but for whatever reason, it was never released. It was released every other country, but I think the US is the very last one to have it. So I did say I'm not gonna buy any coffee except for the Double Espresso Dolce whenever that launches. And it, surprise, launched the middle of January, and so I placed my order. It took a lot longer than it normally does. I think I placed my order last week, like Tuesday or Wednesday. And normally I get it a day or two later, and it is now the Monday after. And it was delivered at the usual time. I think it was before 9 a.m. They just do an amazing job at delivering it really early for me. But I did want to review and share the Double Espresso Dolce for anyone that is interested in buying it, that maybe is new to the Nespresso family. And if you are new, hi, welcome. Take a seat, grab a coffee. Let's talk, let's brew it and let's taste it. I did want to share a little bit about it. If you didn't catch on, this is Double Espresso Dolce, meaning it is 2 espresso shots. It is 2.7 ounces, 80 ml, and it is a level 5 intensity. I'm gonna read a little bit about what's on the box, and then I'll probably share some information over here somewhere. P.S. Did you see? This is probably the most of my Valentine's Day decorating. I just wanted a little pink and red. I got these at Target. I'll link them below. And yeah, okay. Why we love it. Double Espresso Dolce embodies the sweet life, mild and smooth. A Ugandan Robusta balances out the sweet profile of the blends Latin American Arabicas with a delicious malty toasted cereal note. From the Nespresso website, I'm just going to share a little bit over here. So like I mentioned before, it is a level 5 intensity. The aromatic profile is malted cereal, hint of fruit. The aromatic notes is toasted cereal. Roastiness is 2 out of 5. Acidity is 2 out of 5. Bitterness is 2 out of 5. Body is 2 out of 5. So it seems like a very mild or lighter intensity double espresso compared to the other ones that at least I'm used to drinking, like the Double Espresso Chiaro, Double Espresso Scuro. Those are definitely much bolder in like flavor, and their intensity is a little bit higher. So we will see how that goes. I'm not gonna make 2 of these. I'm just gonna make 1. Let me share. They did go with this gold. This seems like a little bit of like an ombre, which made me think it almost has like both colors. The colors of the 2 other double espressos. Hold on. This is the Double Espresso Chiaro, which is that like bronzy color. And then Double Espresso Scuro is an even deeper bronze. But you can see also has a little bit of looks like ombre kind of, with that darker brown leading into that bronze. Compared to this is just a little bit lighter. Let me try to hold them in one dang hang. Okay, so this is Chiaro, Scuro, and then Dolce. It looks like an ombre just looking at them too. Aren't they pretty? I am just going to brew 1 double espresso and we'll taste it. And I got a new creamer. Well, it's not really a creamer. Let's brew this. Here it is. Time to taste. I'm gonna taste a little bit. Also, it smells very, you could smell the cereal notes. So it smells good. The crema has a little bit of fruitiness. Let me just drink some of the. Yeah, a little bit of the fruit notes, but also tastes very, hold on. Very light. Like, I mean, it's definitely tastes lighter than the Scuro or Chiaro double espressos. So, I mean, I don't hate it. I just, it's definitely just very, I don't know. I use the word light a lot, but it just isn't as bold as the other espressos. I definitely don't taste really acidity. Like the acidity is very low, which I mean, I guess it's supposed to be. Roastiness, you could smell it. It's just not like a super bold, strong espresso to me. Let me add some stuff to it and we'll see how I like it then. Actually, let me mix this up. just like very mild, very mild. Maybe that'll be my new word instead of light, because I say light a lot, and I don't want it to sound like I'm saying bland or like weak or anything. It's just like light. You know, light. I'm going to have all my stuff here next to me. I am not normally a big fan of Nut Pods creamer because it's unsweetened and I normally don't like the flavors. But this one I've seen everywhere on Instagram, I feel like, or TikTok. So I decided to grab it, and this is the only size. It's like their biggest size. It's the only size they had. This is the Cinnamon Swirl, unsweetened and dairy-free, nut-free too. So it's oat milk, which I love. Actually haven't had a Nut Pods in a while. So we'll see if I like it. And then also grabbed Tarani salted caramel. Let me add a little bit of creamer here. Foamed up pretty nicely. When I'm doing like a review, I don't like to make a huge cup because I get worried. What if I don't like it? And I gotta pump it over here. One pump. I don't know if you're able to catch all of that. I'm doing one pump with that cinnamon. Taste test. I feel like my lighting is a lot higher today. Ooh, that cinnamon, what is it called? Cinnamon swirl is really good with just a little bit of sweetness from the caramel, salted caramel Tarani. This is really good. I do think that this is probably would be really delicious iced for some reason. It's really good. I definitely get more malted cereal, more the fruitiness or fruit notes is gone for me. So it just tastes like a very light espresso, not super acidic, not super bold or roasty where, you know, it's like tastes really strong. I think that's when the roastiness or the acidity are on that higher end. I think that's when most people, like specifically my husband, will say like, ooh, that's a strong cup of coffee. Or to him, it tastes like too strong. So this is definitely on a lighter side. And I feel like it definitely would taste really good iced. Maybe not necessarily better. I don't think that it isn't good the way it is right now, but it's definitely on the lighter side. But sometimes actually that is a great thing because you can play around with flavor, meaning you can add different ingredients to make it like fancy it up a little bit, especially if you want like a sweet treat, you want something that tastes sweeter than coffee flavored, like does that make you understand? I hope so. But this is delicious. It's really good. If you're new to Nespresso, you definitely need to play around and know which ones you like, which kinds of coffees or espressos you prefer, and also have a variety. I'm not trying to encourage or enable you to buy as much coffee as I have because I have too much. I'm sure Nespresso is going to launch a whole bunch of other different espressos and coffees. I hope my husband's not watching this, and I still am very interested in buying the original line. So I don't know how that would work trying to add a third machine here, but it is significantly smaller. I am in between machines. Part of me really wants to just get like an Essenza Mini. I've seen them on the Costco website and I've seen them through like, you know, a bunch of other websites, but the price isn't exactly what I want to pay for, and I don't need another Arancino. So I've just been kind of like pondering and thinking about which one I want to get, when I want to get it. And then I'm also two extremes. I'm either thinking of the Essenza Mini because it's like that's all I need. I just want an original line machine. I have an Arancino. I have two milk frothers, as you can see. I have this one that I bought separately before I got my Nespresso when I just had the Keurig, and I have the Arancino. For whatever reason, I'm also still thinking about hoping, praying, thinking about getting a Creatista Plus. Not the Pro because that's just too much, but the Plus is what I'm also thinking about or trying to manifest into my life, into my counter, into my space. But that probably won't come for a while because, like I mentioned before, the whole reason behind this no buy is because I have too much coffee. All right, I've rambled enough. Let me go ahead and end this. Okay, so final thoughts. If you're new to Nespresso and you're interested in building up your inventory, you're interested in trying something different than the Double Espresso Swirl and Chiaro, I would say get one sleeve. And my recommendation always is to get one sleeve of something unless you've already tried it. You can try them either at a boutique, that's it, really. If you can try something at a boutique if you'd like to, and then that will kind of help you decide on whether you need to buy more than one sleeve. I never recommend to order more than one sleeve. If you have not tried it, please just get one sleeve. If it's a new pod to you or it's a brand new capsule, just one sleeve. So that's what I did. I'm glad I only got one sleeve. It's all I wanted to get anyway. I just wanted to try it. It's definitely delicious, and I added that cinnamon swirl and the salted caramel, so it just really fit the idea that I had in my mind. And I'm glad that I got it because it is so light in flavor that I feel like you can mix it up or add other ingredients to make a variety of different coffees with this. That's why I love getting espressos, because you can really play with so many different ingredients. So I'm excited to play around with this. I think that's it for me today. I did buy a different coffee or another coffee. So I'm really on a no buy now. But I'll share what capsule I ended up also adding. So I did get 2 sleeves of coffee. I paid the shipping. Really hurt me, but I did pay the shipping, and they're here today, but I'll share that one later in another video. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. I hope you've had an amazing cup of coffee today. This is actually my first, and it's great. So thanks so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.